Okay, let's get started. Let's start with our guided meditation, and then we'll move into this card. Vesica Pisces, I think is how you pronounce it. We're going to see this card as a example of the spiritual and physical connecting and coming together. Let me set up my Instagram 1 sec, okay, you guys? Hold on. I just want to set up my Instagram. I always forget to do that. Bear with me 1 sec. Well, maybe I can't. I don't really know what just happened here. Unless it's set up here. No. That's weird. What is this doing? How weird. Hang on 1 sec, you guys. I'm just logging into my account so I can be live on Insta. It was just giving me a hard time. Okay, here we go. Create my video. String copy. Where am I? StreamYard. Okay. Okay, so that's done. All right, so let's begin. We are Vesica Pisces is, I think, how you pronounce this. We are seeing this card tonight as a combination of one circle being spirit, our consciousness, one circle being our physical bodies. So being able to blend our spiritual and physical, our consciousness with our physical body, right? Okay, so let's start with our guided meditation with this card in mind, and then we'll have a discussion after. I do have animals, so if you hear any noises, I will mute us. For anyone that is new, I will edit the meditation out, post it separately, put some music underneath so you can do it whenever you would like. So tonight we are combining the physical with the spiritual. We are bringing our consciousness into our physical body in a way that we can hold it, that we feel balanced, that we feel connected, and we don't feel separate. All right, so wherever you're at, 3 releasing breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale, blow it out. All right, make sure you're comfortable. laying down, leaning against the couch or chair, closing the eyes. Right hand over the belly, left hand over the heart. Just listen to your breath for a moment. Feel the breath. Hear the breath. Deepen the breath. And allow the belly to move with the breath. Allowing the belly to expand on the inhale and release on the exhale. The belly expands big on the inhale, pulls in on the exhale. Allow the mind to wander. That's its job. Do your best to not engage with the memories that come up. Do your best to not engage with the sounds and the visuals and the feelings. Allow yourself to focus on my breath, to focus on my voice, feeling the body grow heavy, sinking deep, deep, deep into the center of the earth, feeling the legs grow heavy, the arms feel weighted, and the shoulders drop away from the ears. Notice if the eyes are squeezed tight or just gently closed. Wiggle the fingers and the toes to make sure they're not clenched. Relax the forehead. Relax the jaw. And feeling the chest gently move under the breath. Feeling the belly become relaxed and pliable and flexible so it can move big with the breath. Feeling yourself rooted, grounded, present. Feeling present can bring up emotions. Allow them to come up. Feel them. Be with them. And stay with the breath. Feel the breath. Feel the belly move under the right hand. Feel the chest rise and fall under the left hand. Visualizing in front of you a circle. Visualizing around you a circle. Feel yourself within this circle. And then feel that circle that's just outside of you start to slowly move into the circle that you're sitting in. So we have two circles, the one that you're in, your physical body, and now your consciousness has locked in to the physical body. Feel these circles, see these circles, imagine them. Notice how the circle you're sitting in feels. The physical body, how does it feel? Notice the circle that holds your consciousness. Feel how it's connected to you. See it. Imagine it. If you're new to meditation, imagination is where we start. So allow yourself to imagine these circles underneath you and imagine yourself just floating inside both of them. There's no rules, there's no right or wrong. It is whatever you feel, you see, you imagine, you create. That is your reality, and that is truth. These circles are filled with light. It's almost as if they bounce with energy, and you feel protected in them. You feel safe in them. You feel wanted, accepted, a part of something. And as you allow yourself to move through these circles, moving through the physical body, moving through the consciousness, there doesn't have to be a specific image. You can simply feel this experience, or you can imagine this experience. Both of them are correct and both are effective. I want you to feel this as somewhat of a working meditation, as we're going to bring our consciousness to the forefront. So we begin moving forward from this day forward. Our consciousness is our lead. Our intuition is our lead. Our intuition is our guide. And the brain steps in to balance and to connect dots and to activate and manifest and put into action that which we are looking to achieve. Whether what we are looking to achieve is something physical, emotional, or spiritual. As you sit in these circles, feel, see, imagine the consciousness as it moves into the body, blends, becomes one with the body. And we feel ourselves floating just a little bit above these circles. And as we float, we feel the power within our ability to float. We feel the power that we have manifested this behavior. The floating comes from our physical manifestation and our conscious manifestation. We imagine, visualize, see ourselves floating over these circles, and we sit right in the middle. We are balanced with our consciousness and our physical body. What does this look like to you? What does this feel like to you? What does your imagination show you this is? In this working meditation, we are deepening our psychic skill sets, reminding us of who we are as consciousness first, entering this human body. And as we feel, imagine, visualize ourselves floating right in the center of these two circles, we realize that we are capable of shifting, changing, and adapting. Feel your breath. Is it still there? Deepen it just a little bit without force. And now, with the first finger and the thumb connected, placing the palms of the hands on the knees, palms face up. So the first finger and the thumb are connected, and the palms face up. We've made two circles Circle with our right, our consciousness, and our left, our physical. And allow the energy to move through the palms of the hands. Feel the energy, see the energy, imagine the energy moving through the palms of the hands into the physical body. And in this working meditation, we move closer to understanding the why of why we are here in this body, in this moment, on this planet, and the who we are. Who are we in relation to this planet, to these people? Let's just check in one more time and make sure the body is still relaxed. Forehead is released. Jaw is at ease. Eyes are gently closed. And we simply are being conscious and aware of who we are and why we are. There's a stillness, a void, a quiet, and an emptiness. All of these are correct. Be still in this. I want you to sit in this silence for one more minute. Relaxing the hands, gently open the eyes. Just be in the space for a moment. This was a working meditation. So, what does that mean? We may not feel the stillness that sometimes we feel after meditation. In this meditation, we were moving the DNA, the consciousness, our energy field to shift us to this next level of awareness. Combining, collaborating our consciousness with the human physical form is the challenge, is why we are here. When we feel the world start to press in on us, that depression, it's when we need to go in and push out. When we go in and push out, we're pulling in from spirit and we're pushing spirit consciousness out. And it's pushing back against the physical, not fighting it, not overpowering it, not controlling it. It's just making enough space between you and the physical so you can breathe, so you can feel some peace, some balance. When we pull in spirit, When we exhale out, spirit, we are reminding ourselves that we are consciousness first and physical second. So, what happens when we remind ourselves that we are conscious beings first? What happens when every day or multiple times a day you remind yourself through meditation, through visualization, through yoga, that you are a conscious being first, having that physical experience? What happens is the physical world will stop pressing in so hard, causing a sense of depression. I'm not saying that this lasts forever, which is why we need to constantly be in meditation every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. With this work, we connect to our psychic skill sets. The more you begin to feel when you are working through your consciousness first, through your intuition first, through your psychic skill sets first, the more you start to feel, the more you will want to stop feeling. And this is when our instincts will be trained through meditation to say, nope, we want to feel. We just want to manage what we're feeling. I'm not saying manage our emotions. I'm saying manage the feelings that are coming at us from the physical world. Do we want to manage the emotional bodies? Yes. Doesn't mean control them, doesn't mean stop them. We manage them through therapy, through conversation, through healing, through yoga, through meditation, through journaling, through music. What I'm referencing is feeling the world press in on us. Get into meditation, sit on the earth, be a part of the earth, go outside. The more we do this, the quicker we will connect to it when we need it the most. When you don't have time for a full meditation, if you are meditating every single day and you're in the middle of the day and you are just so in body and you can only feel the pressure around you, and you have those little tools that will connect you to your consciousness again, remind you of who you are again, and it releases the pressure. This is why we do the work. We are all overwhelmed and we are all feeling more than we want to be feeling. Well, we don't want to take away the connection, the feeling of the planet. We want to manage it. Questions? Let's pull a quick card. The Empress. The Empress is about discovering something new. The Empress is about lifting yourself up. So you are seeing your situation from a heightened perspective, a more separate perspective. The Empress is about landing back in your day-to-day, but feeling, seeing, experiencing the day-to-day just different enough that you can change up routine to open and make space for something new to come in. See if you can bring that energy in this next week. Good work tonight. Spiritual Bombshell, thank you for joining. Thanks for coming. Glad it resonated. Hi, Violet. Hi, Rob. Thank you all for joining. I will probably not, I definitely won't be back next Thursday. I will be back the following Thursday. But I have a lot of meditations already set up on my page. Thanks very much, you guys. Have a good night. You're welcome, Violet.